It winds for hundreds of miles through some of the most remote country Idaho has to offer. Lonely sagebrush plains, imposing mountain ranges, stark river canyons, and rain-soaked forests. These can all be found along Idaho's Centennial Trail. Running the length of the state, the trail showcases an amazing variety of terrains and carries the traveler through the stunning beauty of Idaho. It changes elevation countless times over its long course. The lowest point at under 2,000 feet is found along the Selway River, while the highest point lies at over 9,000 feet in the Sawtooths. From Bruneau Canyon, the Centennial Trail continues north and crosses the Snake River near Glenn's Ferry. From there, it winds up through the Bennett Mountain area and then descends through the rolling hills to Highway 20. This part of the trail includes a series of back roads that run through some surprisingly scenic areas, including the Castle Rocks country. From Willow Creek, the trail climbs to the Mattingly Divide and then into the Sawtooth Mountains. At this point, travelers have to decide whether they'll take Centennial Trail East, that runs through the Sawtooth Valley and Stanley, or the Maine Centennial Trail that courses through the Sawtooth Wilderness.
The view from here is probably one of the most incredible views in Idaho. You can see so much, and it just takes your breath away. It's worth every ounce of energy it takes to get up here. Time seems to disappear while you're viewing these sights. They're just indescribable.
From the Sawtooths, the Centennial Trail continues to curve northward. When it reaches the Frank Church Wilderness, there are again two options for travel. You can either continue along the middle fork of the Salmon River or jog to the west along the boundary of the wilderness. In a few more miles, you reach Dagger Falls and the launch site for raft trips down the Middle Fork. In the summer, this is undoubtedly one of the busiest spots along the entire trail. After leaving the Middle Fork of the Salmon River, the Maine Centennial Trail weaves through the heart of the Frank Church Wilderness. Meanwhile, the west route skirts the wilderness. Both trail options cross the Maine Salmon as they wind their way north. The west trail continues its arc, curving around the Selway Bitterroot Wilderness, while the Maine Trail climbs sharply from the Salmon River up to the Magruder Road Corridor, the dividing line between the two huge central Idaho wilderness areas. Now in the Selway Bitterroot Wilderness, the Maine Trail drops down to the pristine Selway River and then climbs again through steep, densely forested country. At the northern edge of the wilderness is Stanley Hot Springs. From the Clark Fork Valley, the Centennial Trail climbs through the Cabinet Mountains, high above Idaho's largest body of water, Lake Pend Oreille. Northwest of the lake, the trail crosses Highway 95 and ascends into another dramatic mountain range, the Selkirks. The last leg of the Centennial Trail curves along the east side of Priest Lake and then heads north through the lush forests that stretch all the way to the Canadian border.